Hey, what's up, everybody? It's been a while since I did one of these. I haven't really been keeping up with my channel. I do most of my stuff on Facebook. But I looked at my last upload, and it's a few months back, and I thought, well, this being the new year and all, might as well check in with everybody. So, it was a fucked up year. As most of you who even watch this, all 17 of you, know, I lost my partner this month last year on the 19th. And since then, I have not coped well. I've had bouts of depression, everything. I mean, things I don't even want to mention online, just because they're too personal. It took me a long time to realize that I wasn't doing myself any favors. I had some blow up with family members. My whole life basically stopped, and in some ways it still is on pause. I deal in different ways, and it hits me at different times. I can't always control it. I can't afford a counselor. I have a couple of online friends that I talk to that are going through something similar, and that helps a lot. But really, I keep to the same routine every day, which is go to work, come home, rinse and repeat. And although routine is good, it can become to the point where you're just ready to just tear your hair out because you can't stand one more day being the same. And that's pretty much how my life is. It's very difficult. I want something to change really drastically, and soon, because I don't know how much longer I can keep this up. So I just thought in this video I'd talk about a couple of things that happened this year. Just kind of a rambling video, I guess. Let's see. I saw the new Star Wars. Don't know how I feel about it. At first I really liked it the day I saw it, but I was thinking about it. I'm really not sure I like the way that the direction they went with it. I think Mark Hamill feels the same way I do. I think that the director's vision, the writer's vision, took the opposite direction of what he thought Luke Skywalker should be, and I agree. Was it a good movie? Yes. Was it the best Star Wars movie? No. It's still Empire Strikes Back for me. I actually really enjoyed The Force Awakens 2 years ago, directed by J.J. Abrams. He will be doing episode 9, so I have high hopes that maybe he can steer the series back to, close it out with some dignity. Excuse me. It's really cold outside. I'm fighting a cough right now. This was, of course, Carrie Fisher's last acting role before she passed, and the acting was phenomenal. It was straight up awesome. The things that they had to do in the movie, though, didn't always make sense. Luke Skywalker, by the way, spoilers. Luke Skywalker, even thinking for a moment that he might have to kill his nephew because he senses darkness, I don't think Luke would do that. This is the same person who fought because he felt the good in his father, Darth Vader, the most evil person in any galaxy. So I just have a hard time believing that Luke would have even thought about killing his nephew even for a second. That's my biggest issue with the movie, is they did things out of character. I actually like the Princess Leia Superman thing, or the Leia Poppins, as it's now being called. I thought, yeah, is it silly? Sure, but I enjoy Carrie Fisher, and I think she'd get a kick out of being a meme like that. I think she'd enjoy that, but I want to see Pitch Perfect 3. Pitch Perfect is a movie series that's really near and dear to me and Steve, and I haven't seen the third one yet. I really need to get a ticket to it. But I did have fun at Star Wars, so I got my money's worth. I just hope for better closing this trilogy out. Let's see, Christmas was okay. I had a very good friend of mine send me some gifts, some Star Wars gifts actually. They're behind me. There's like this Yoda that does things, and limited edition Princess Leia, and C-3PO up here. They only made 1,000 of those. My friend really just wanted to be sure that I had a nice Christmas because it was my first one without Steve. And that was really nice of him because I was really anticipating Christmas as this big dark cloud that I didn't know if I was going to get through. His birthday was really hard on me. Thanksgiving, not so much, but his birthday was really hard on me. Christmas, I did all right. New Year's was just kind of blah. I'll be honest, I went to bed at 7:30, and I got up this morning feeling blah. Nothing's changing. This is a new year. I know change comes over time, but here it is. It'll be a year this month, and my life feels it's like exactly the same. I know that's not true, but it feels like it's true. Nothing feels like it's changed dramatically. I still have the same struggles financially. I still have the same job. I live in the same house I've lived in for 12 years. My dog did die this last month, Woofer. He passed away at the age of 12 in my arms. That tore me up beyond belief. I was really partial to Woofer. We had the same birthday. He is the dad to the dogs that I have now. And that really tore me up. And being in being the same year that I lose Steve, I just didn't really feel like I just felt like, how could this have happened? It didn't seem right. And that's a whole nother story I don't want to get into right now. I want to try to stay positive as I can. I've recently I can't talk. I just got off work a little bit ago. I've recently decided to attempt to try to start dating again. I don't even know what that looks like. I don't even know where to start. I haven't even had the best of luck meeting friends this year. So I'm not thinking that a whole lot's going to come from that. But it's something that I want to at least be open-minded to because I am lonely. I was with Steve half my entire life. This is I'm 40 years old, and this is the first time I've ever been on my own, by myself. And that's a shock. Maybe to you, but to me as well. To always have somebody on your team, to always have, the other half of you there. When they're taken away, it's something I can't even begin to explain to anyone who hasn't gone through it, but it's a very lonely, isolating feeling. I've contemplated suicide several times this year. Would I ever go through it? No. But I thought about it. I always wondered what would make people think about that. I have my answer now. I had a friend that committed suicide many, many years ago, and I used to ask myself why he would do that. What in his mind was so bad that he couldn't get through it. I feel like I can relate to him a little better. It's not the same thing. We have very different stories, but yeah, I thought about it. I'd never do it, so rest easy there. But I think that when our lives get so dark, that we entertain things that we normally wouldn't entertain. Let's see what else. Work is work, same old there. What dogs I have left are doing well. I actually have got some bad news from the dentist. I have to have 4 teeth extracted. 3 are broken. I'm not going to show you my purty mouth. No, they're mostly all on the back. But I have to have a lot of dental work done, and it's going to cost a fortune, and I just don't have it. So I'm going to have the teeth extracted, and then I'm going to go in and let them do whatever fillings and root canals that they have to do to save my other teeth. And then hopefully maybe 6 months from now, I'll be able to go in and have a bridge put in on this side because I really need it. It's really hard to chew food on this side. It makes it really uncomfortable to eat. Best diet ever, but really uncomfortable to eat in all seriousness. It hurts like a bitch, and there's nothing I can do about it. So that wasn't good news. I was actually supposed to do this last year, right around the time that he passed away. And because he passed away, I put it off. I know. It's just one of those things when someone you love dies, when your partner dies, it literally affects every facet of your life, from your job to your health care to your well-being, your mental well-being, physical. I mean, it's all affected. You know, I can't stress that enough. And that's why my life feels so upside down right now, because even though I have a routine, I don't have a good routine. And he's not here to correct me on the things that I'm doing wrong. So I have to try to catch him on my own. And let me tell you, I really needed that man to catch my shit sometimes, because he was really good about telling me, you know, hey, this is going to happen if you keep doing that. You're getting ready to hit a wall. He would tell me these things, and then I would be like, oh shit, let's fix that. So, you know, I really miss him being here to tell me when I'm fucking up. That said, I'm getting better at detecting it on my own, and hopefully I'll continue to get better at it. It's a lot like starting over your whole life. I'm 40, but I might as well be 18. That's how it feels. It's like everything that you had in the last 20 years is gone. You know, that's how it feels. That's how I perceive other people to feel like. Like, if you're someone that's not me, that's how I feel like you see it. Like, the last 20 years didn't happen. You're just this grown-ass dude who can't take care of himself. You know, but from my perspective, it's more like, I've had this really great life for 20 years, but my partner died, and that took over. Half my income's gone. My well-being, my security, safety, my love, the love that he gave me, that we gave each other, gone. It literally blows your whole life to shit. And I wouldn't wish it on anyone. No one. And anybody that ever would is a fucking psycho. So it's just not something that, you know, we all have to deal with it at some point. It's not something that any of us can escape. Someone that you love will die, and it's a sad fact. The one thing that I've learned out of a whole lot of other things that I've learned is to appreciate the time that you do have. And, you know, try not to have as many regrets. You know, just cherish what time you have with your loved ones, because you won't always have it. Time is not infinite. Steve did a really good job of preparing me. I wish we would have had more time. He could have prepared me further, but it just wasn't in the cards. But he did do a good job of preparing me. We talked about things for several years. My dog is like right here. She's right up on my shit. So that's why I'm doing this with my hands, because she's like up in my crap. Yes, I love you. Stop it. No, I don't want no kisses. Oh, I don't want kisses from you either. You lick your own balls. Okay. Now, I'm jealous. If I could, I'd never leave the house. Anyway, that's pretty much it, you guys. I just wanted to give an update video. I'm alive. I'm breathing. I still am going to upload on this channel. I just haven't figured out a direction to take the channel yet. I'm talking to a friend of mine to hopefully maybe partner up with me. But we could do like a gaming channel or something. You know, I have some games, and, you know, he's into games, and, you know, we're both into games. He's extremely straight, so that's off the table in case anybody's wondering. No, he's just a good friend, but I think he'd be funny. We'd play off each other really well. But I don't know what direction I want to take this channel. It started out as a way for me to deal with my grief and deal with my feelings over having lost Steve. And although I still use it for that, I'm finding in these last 6 months especially that I deal with my feelings a lot more inwardly. I do better when I don't share as much of my feelings with the public, because I've had so much backlash. It just like, I can't even go into it. I found that the people that you think will be supportive aren't. And the people that you don't know are the ones that come to your rescue. That's what I've found. And I've talked to other people, and they say that that's what's happened with them as well. Normally, the people that are there for them are people that they know very, very little. And the people that they thought would be there aren't. And apparently that's a common thread with other widowers and people who have lost their spouses. So I guess I should feel comfort that I'm just like everybody else that way. It's not really a comfort. Either way you end up feeling alone. But it's all temporary. All of this in 100 years, nothing will matter. None of this will matter. That keeps me going sometimes. This thing keeps me going sometimes. Although I would love to murder her sometimes. I love you, yes I do. Get off my channel. It's my channel. Okay, get down. Okay, you guys, well, I'm gonna go. Thanks again for watching, and I will try to post more random whatever until I figure out what direction to take this channel. So I really do appreciate y'all watching. I hope y'all had a happy and safe New Year and a Christmas. Please stay safe, stay warm. It's an extremely cold winter, depending on where you live. Here, oh my God, it's so cold. I'm ready. My boys are gonna drop again tomorrow morning. I just know it. We can hope anyway. All right, take it easy. Happy New Year again, and hopefully I'll see y'all soon. Bye.